Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Алекс Сандайс, и мы продолжаем играть в игру престолов от ''ω''ှ'. В прошлой серии на нас напал ходок, как правильно сказать. Я забыл, как они правильно называются. Белые ходоки, кажется. Нагарта.
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
I've been fighting alongside sellswords for years, Beska. I know how to talk to killers.
Understand these aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Вот это действительно жесть. Ну тут нормально, наверное. Кровь. Так, что еще? Знамя Таргариенов.
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
Ну что ж.
You did what?
Я подумал, что это флаг Украины.
What the fuck?
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Russia.
Действительно, лучше не вмешиваться. Ну да, и убежал. Это господа?
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here.
Нет, не господа, по-моему. Нет, всё-таки
The servants and
господа.
guards of this house. They killed them all
А, нет.
Why? Some of these must have been slaves too.
because they felt like it. That's a good enough reason for this lot.
Да, вот сейчас мы поднимемся к яме. Вот и... Тебе нехорошо, по-моему. Ух.
Oh, one
Sure,
last
so
thing.
come
They're not
join
fond
us.
of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you, little brother.
What are you leading me into, Beska?
No, I warned you. But don't worry, little brother. I'll protect you.
Защитишь ты нас.
Well, if it isn't Beska, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2, 3.
Попробуем оттолкнуть. Ну и лбом
Out of my
точно
way,
надо
fat
было
man,
его
or your
убить.
next meal is my sword.
I like this one. How does he even walk with that pair between his legs? Amaya will decide what to do with you.
Hey, whoa,
whoa,
whoa!
Что? Ну, кстати, в инвентаре до сих пор деньги и зуб дракон. Это ведь зуб? Да. Что? расталкивает. Что? Все, я понял, в чем дело здесь. Давай. Какие-то лаги со звуком. Ты что так кидаешь-то его?
Well, hello there.
Amaya! Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
My name is Usher Forrester, and I've traveled all the way from Westeros.
Что? Типа он из Вестероса?
I'd suggest you go back there. It's not safe here for outsiders. Amaya, please! Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago. I earned my freedom! You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
Leave her alone! I don't care what your history is. Beskha's the most loyal friend I've ever had.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Что за зверь? Он? Или тигр какой-нибудь?
My patience wears thin.
Так, мои враги...
My enemies mean to butcher my family in Westeros. They killed my father. They killed my little brother. And now I need great warriors to help me avenge their deaths and reclaim my home.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood. That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed. You're all free now! Free to do what you want! Don't you see that? Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
The life you've led here is over. I've met the Mother of Dragons. She won't open the pits again. If you want to fight, we offer gold and glory.
Amaya, the way I left was terrible, I know. But we were friends once. And could be again. Please, set aside your anger and listen to him. You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who?
Сейчас какого-нибудь.
Who's the best you've got?
Какой лучший боец у вас есть?
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast. I've never seen him before. Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect. But no one has ever beat him.
Ну, как всегда, сейчас он победит.
Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
If I die in there.
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you look after my uncle?
Your uncle needs looking after as much as I do.
Hey! I need those!
Эй, чё
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
А то без оружия бы кинули, ну естественно нас бы прихлопнули.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine.
Не будем бить его.
You know
пока
why
что.
I kill a man? So he's dead and I'm alive. Let's get this over with.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me.
Here, use this.
Вот это, наверное. По-моему, оно выглядит круто. Ой. Ух ты. Прям как. Какой бежит. Ах ты. Что там? Чё, сломал?
That's no weapon worthy of Bloodsong.
Наверное, серп.
You won't be so lucky this time.
Hate to tell you, but that wasn't luck.
Вау.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt. Yours will be a beautiful death. Isn't that something you'd like to say?
Убил бы его, пока
Hear
он
that,
свой
boy?
гости.
We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can actually.
Окей. Ух ты. Отлично. Ну,
For
вроде
that
так.
you die slow.
Успел все нажать.
Last chance,
Что
Westerosi.
такое? Битая осталась вот это. С шипами. Ну, типа кастет.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy.
Фу. О. Ох, ща его порежет. Кажется, нам бешка поможет.
What's the matter, Westerosi? Does Marine's dry air burn your throat? I'm ready, Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to.
Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end! As he should!
Ну давай, Эшер. Попробуем. Вот.
Kill him.
Stick the little man.
Надо убивать, наверное.
Your stupid game, your stupid rules.
Отлично. А может и нет. Ух ты. Похлопала нам.
Your old champion is gone. As are your old masters. You can stay here in Marine with nothing, or you can come with me. I chose you for a reason. You're true warriors. Warriors I admire and respect. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment.
Ой-ой, я что-то затупил, не ответил.
If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Хорошо. Ну вот, теперь дела чуть лучше. Ой. Божечки.
I knew them!
What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here!
Офигеть. Ау. Что-то страшно. Их же только огнем убить можно, да? Ну или просто голову пробить. По-моему, Сильвия сейчас подъедет.
Fuck! Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Давай, давай.
Fucking hell!
По-моему, вот сюда. Вот, отлично. Как всегда, паука с огнем. Чё? Опс. Блин, как это мерзко. Магазины нам лишатся так быстро загораться. Тем более, что-то это...
We make for the North Grove, but we need to stick together.
Давайте. Их там 50 штук.
Run! No! I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Да нет, все это и будет. Это было жутко. Мира. А, ну да, ее же стражники взяли.
Your Grace.
Ой.
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
I don't know what you mean, Your Grace.
I'm told you know these chambers as well as anyone.
Черт, я не люблю
You're
такие
quite the
разговоры.
curiosity, aren't you? You made it clear your loyalty was with Lady Marjorie, yet now you hardly serve her at all.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
Может, вот так
I
попробовать?
try to be, Your Grace.
I see.
Что-то ее не впечатлило.
I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you've invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been. I'm told you used another girl to talk your way in. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
Only when I must, Your Grace.
I think we both know it's more often than that. Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
And if I refuse, Your Grace?
Refuse? And be branded a traitor like my brother?
I understand, Your Grace.
You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
Сложный выбор, как всегда.
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard.
They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Take anything not nailed down. Just not from my house.
That depends on how nice your house is.
I'll show them their beds.
Vasco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here.
And you found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew. Perhaps the same will be true for me.
There's nothing I can say to make you change your mind.
I've made my decision. You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher.
Что?
Iron from ice.
Ух ты. Не, железо
Iron
изо
from
льда.
ice.
Casting off!
Пламя и кровь, а это вообще чей девиз? Пламя и кровь.
Take this. It'll help loosen his tongue.
Да,
But be
понял.
careful. He's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
Блин, вот это да.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I really must speak with you, Lord Tyrion.
Clearly. You're here, aren't you? At least you brought wine. And you didn't even have to hide it.
Не, ну мы... И это, знаешь, что
Doesn't
Tyrion
smell
потом
poisoned.
выйдет, типа...
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial.
Да и Tyrion, наверное, уже знает,
You don't
что
expect me to drink
Cersei
alone, do you?
задумала.
They never let anyone in to see me. And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
Да, наверное, вот так.
You go first.
Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells. Willingly.
Cersei.
Ой. Все, понял.
I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine.
По-моему, она сделала... Я сделал что-то не так.
This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive.
Ой-ой-ой. Я
You've
не
come to
хотел.
set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
You found me out. How did you know?
You can learn a great deal about someone if you're paying attention.
Tyrion же видел охранника, что?
So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she?
Ай.
I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira. No more lies.
I don't know what you're talking about. She did no such thing.
The guards have never let anyone in with wine. That was your first mistake. Not that I don't appreciate the gesture. I wish you'd had the courage to tell me the truth. Not that I'm above drinking her wine.
I told you to be careful. He'll twist your words. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Back off, Lucan.
Watch your tongue, girl.
We're not done talking, you imbecile. Give us a moment.
Imp.
Int?
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you,
Ну хотя
and will
может...
continue to do so. Until you no longer prove useful.
It's not as if I could refuse her.
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with.
Ну,
And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister?
блин, а ведь и вправду.
I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
Lady Marjorie will
Не
understand.
поймет.
Cersei left me no choice.
Let's hope she understands. Because absent her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
You're a clever girl. I'm sure you'll think of something. Although I would suggest you choose your words carefully. Cersei will be far less amused if she catches you in a lie.
I have to give her a list of names.
Ой, извиняюсь.
Tell her I'll call Shagga, son of Dolph from the mountain clans. Oh, and Timid, and Chella, and the Scepter who raised me, assuming she's still alive.
Enough of this nonsense. You're wasting my time.
Черт.
Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira.
Да нет, все,
Be
по-моему.
careful who you trust.
кто-то еще из Форестеров умрет. А вот и сам замок Форестеров. Родерик.
Must you leave?
Как у них все хорошо.
Sorry, didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Neither did you.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this. About us.
Do you have any?
Как евреи будем спрашивать?
Not about this.
Вопрос не вопрос.
What will we do now? Now that we're what we are.
Поженимся?
We'll be married. And no one will be able to keep us apart. Not Griff, not his father, not Ramsay Snow.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Уверен.
Roderick? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was... I'm just making this worse, aren't I?
Talia, what's so important?
Покраснел.
It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
Давай.
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon, I hope.
Увидимся. Так что же тебе надо?
All right then. I'm listening.
Last night, I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
Давай.
went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
Ой. Надеюсь, это от Маккельма.
This is a report.
Малькольм.
How many fighting men we have? Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held. It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything.
Черт,
I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
You said you saw someone. Who?
Someone we trusted.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
Talia, I'll do the right thing. You know me.
I do know you. That's why I need you to promise. Promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you, as your sister, make him pay.
Откуда я знаю, кто там?
I'm lord of this house, Talia. It's my job to deliver justice, not vengeance. I can't promise to kill a man before I've heard him out.
You know what he's done. That should be enough.
Talia, please.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
Заинтриговала. Картину порвали, что ли? Ну же. И...
Go get the guards.
Hey? Oh, my lord, you scared the bloody daylights out of me. What's that?
You tell me.
You don't scare me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy. Back when you still had a spine.
Start talking.
Yes, I have been working with the Whitehills, but only because you stopped listening to reason.
Did I now?
You pushed me to this, Roderick. You brought it upon yourself. You're blaming me for what you did. I'm telling you what you need to hear. I rose through the ranks because I knew when to ignore orders from men unfit to give them. Look at you, Roderick. You're weak. You're weak. Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan was a fool. And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Kissing Lud's ring when you knew we had to show strength. Letting Griff force you to the ground without a shred of dignity. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
You betrayed us all, Royland! My father included!
I've held true to what I believed, which is more than I can say for you.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey.
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act. All you do is limp between defeats.
Asher would cut your traitor heart out.
Oh, I don't doubt it. He has more balls than you ever will.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody set him free.
Was this your doing? They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan... Royland, how could you?
This was his doing.
Господи, два человека.
Just sentence me and be done with it. Kill me. And Asher dies too.
Please, Roderick.
What do you mean? I know Lud's plans. Spare my life. And I'll tell you everything.
Perhaps we should hear him out.
He's only saying that to save himself.
You must decide, my lord.
You must be loving this, Duncan.
Believe me, I'm not.
Блин. Не, если он все расскажет, да нам придется. Наверное. Да, все-таки. Пощадите.
I'll spare your life. Now talk.
Но потом бы убил. Да иди. Да она же не понимает, она маленькая.
Mira cost Lud his army. He's desperate to strike back. He's going to ambush Asher the moment he makes landfall.
No!
You must protect Asher. Protect the true lord of this house.
Take this traitor away.
Прям сейчас можно было убить.
Get your hands off me.
Не знаю, почему именно так сделали.
What Royland said. We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not
Ну,
if he's
Эшер
at
же
sea.
наемники.
My lord, what do we do?
Мы отправляемся в бухту. Мы Да надо
Prepare the
защищать.
horses.
Возможно, там
We're
и
gonna
начнется.
defend my brother.
Ух ты. Это было круто. Ну, на этом все пока что. Возможно, там осталось совсем мало, но, по-моему, серия вышла достаточно длинная уже. И ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии, подписывайтесь на мой канал. Пока.